fuck is up, my bitches? If you're new here, hello, my name is Brittany, and welcome to another episode of new makeup releases. Every week we come back. We skipped last week because I wasn't feeling really up to it. I didn't feel like doing a goddamn thing. So we're back today. We're going to sit down, chitty chat. I'm going to do my makeup. And by request of the previous live chats from my last few videos, we're going to use the Huda Beauty Pretty Grunge today. Some new makeup that I picked up in my previous haul videos. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot of shit talking to do. And I'm excited. So if you guys like these types of videos, don't forget to give a big thumbs up or thumbs down. That's cool too. Make sure you guys check out Samantha March's Will I Buy It series because she is who this was inspired by. And I will have everything linked down below that we talk about. If you want to know anything that I'm using on my face today, just leave it in the chat or in the comments if you catch it after the fact. And if you're watching the playback, I would recommend watching it like 1.25 or 1.5 because we like to ramble, we like to talk. All aboard, everybody. All aboard the Hot Mess Express. Where's my water? My voice is fucked up, I swear. Every time I drink Starbucks like multiple days in a row, this is what happens to my voice. In my mind, I need to stop drinking it. So one of these days I'll learn, but it just tastes so good. Anyways, hello to all the bitches in the live chat. What's good? What's poppin'? Oh man, do we got some stuff to talk about? I feel like everybody's been so focused on the Sephora sale that a lot of this stuff, I'm like, I didn't even know this was launching because that's where all of our focus has been. And we're just going to jump right into it because there is a lot to go through. So starting off, wow, why is that so zoomed in? Hold on. What happened? Please hold. Wow. All right, that's better. First things first. If you're unfamiliar with Lush Cosmetics, they are I believe, like, how do you want to say it? One of those brands where they, like, make everything from scratch pretty much. Not organic, but you know what I mean. So Lush Cosmetics is now available at Ulta Beauty, which I'm kind of surprised about this. I mean, I am, but I am also not really. I'm surprised by this because I feel like Lush products expire so quickly. So the fact that they're going to be available in a retailer other than themselves, it makes me wonder how well their products are going to last. Because I feel like their products expire so quickly. So I like a lot of Lush products. I'm not one of those people where I have to buy everything. But especially like Sleepy body lotion, 10 out of 10. Love the way that it smells. Love the way that it hydrates my skin. I do really love that one. So Lush is now available at Ulta Beauty. I don't believe everything is available. If I had to tell you my favorite products that I've ever tried from Lush Cosmetics, I would say their lip scrub, the Sleepy body lotion, and also, what was the other thing that I really like from them? Oh, the lip balm. They come in little pots. I really like those. Rachel said Lush is at Ulta only in the box sets. Thank you for that. I seen this and I'm like, wait, I just feel like their stuff expires so quick. So how the fuck is that going to work in a larger retailer? Either way, I got a link down below. It's already available now. But like Rachel had said, box sets. Okay, moving on. Nothing really to cover other than it's available there. And if you're curious, go check it out. And next we have Adept Cosmetics. We don't know anything about this yet, but this looks like it's going to be the Element 115 palette. I'm usually intrigued anything Adept Cosmetics, especially their eyeshadows, because incredible formula. But I'm very particular about the color stories that I like to pick. If I'm looking everywhere for my stuff, it's because my room is still in shambles. Don't mind that. Kimberly, I'm not sure if bath bombs are available. I would assume so because I feel like most of the box sets for Lush Cosmetics have bath bombs. My stepdaughter loves those fucking things too. I'm not really a bath type of bitch. Only when I'm sick. When I'm sick, that's when I love me a bath. I'm much more of a hot tub person. But that's how you know I'm sick. If I'm taking a bath, it's because I don't feel well. So this palette, like I said, we don't know anything about it yet. It's coming soon. Little sneaky peek, if you will. Ah, Deandra. I know, 2 nights in a row. Watch out, everybody. I've been really trying to be more consistent on here. So if you guys like my videos and you like catching the live streams, make sure you guys turn on your notifications so you're notified, or follow me on Instagram. I usually post on my Insta story when I'm going live as well. So Adept Cosmetics, we'll keep our eyes peeled. We'll most likely cover that when, you know, it gets announced and stuff. But we like to talk about the sneak peeks too, especially because we love to speculate. It's one of our favorite things to do is speculate over here on this channel. I'm just priming my eyelids with the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base, if you were wondering. Next thing we have is from Clio. I have never heard of this brand in my entire life. So this looks like it's a new glitter eyeshadow palette, the Glitter Shower. It's a 12-pan shimmer and glitter palette. I tried looking for this. The only place that I could find this brand was on Amazon. I believe is it a Korean brand? I'm like, okay, it's a glitter palette. It's so much pink. I really don't care that much about it, but I'm like, all right, let's just talk about it real quick. Has anybody heard of this brand before? Is this a brand that I need to keep on my radar? Because, I don't know, it's just one of those things where I'm like, I haven't heard of it, couldn't find it. I don't really care enough to go out of my way to look for it either. Oh, welcome back. Hey, girl. Hey, thank you. I should have your account actually featured in one of these posts, or maybe even a couple posts today. Hey, girl. Hey. I could get used to this again. I know, right? Okay, so this one, I think Clio is K Beauty. That's what I thought. Like I said, I don't even think it's available yet. I couldn't even find it on anything. The only place that I could find Clio was Amazon. It's on Yes Style too. Okay. Too much work for me. Too much work for me to try to find it, so therefore I'm going to pass. And there's other things that I'm more excited about. In the grand scheme of it all, that's nothing too exciting for me anyways. Next we have Maybelline, which I'm trying not to be such a makeup snob, because I always tell you guys, here we go, lightest to darkest. Remember what I said about this palette. That's how I find that I need to use it, so that's what I'm going to do today. All right, so Maybelline is coming out with a plump lip plumping gloss. Now, I keep saying how I'm a makeup snob, and I'm never really interested in anything that the drugstore is doing just because it never catches my attention. But if they're going to catch my attention, this is a good way to go because I love lip products and I love plumping lip glosses. The only thing that I don't love is a pigmented lip gloss. So let's read about this. Let's see what it says. Delivers an intense heat sensation. I'm more of a cooling sensation type of gal. And a plumping effect instantly and over time with XL wand transforms the lips in one swipe. Made with chili pepper and maxi lip for $12.99. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different shades. Is this anything I'm squealing about? Nah, not really. Just because it's a fucking lip gloss. Not anything super spectacular. If it said like minty sensation or like minty cooling sensation, it would speak more of my language. The chili pepper doesn't really get me excited either. Like the shades look cute. The one that actually shockingly catches my eye is the orange one. This would be one, it's like, okay, if I seen it in an Ulta or something, maybe I would get one to try it. But it's not really speaking my language off the bat. I don't know. We'll see. I first went in with the shade Heroin. I will say about these, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts as I'm using this. There's a lot of pickup when you dip your brush in these. So just be mindful of that. And I just set my eye base with the shade Heroin. Bam. Next we have Juvia's Place. Juvia's Place is one brand that I do usually find I'm interested in because I would classify Juvia's Place as more, I would say more drugstore. The quality of their products are bomb, but this to me is very much giving me Makeup by Mario. So these are the Juvia's Place Volumizing Gloss Sticks. So we're familiar, I feel, mostly probably from the Makeup by Mario. I think MAC did something like these as well. I'm going to use the shade Beauty Chaos. Everybody say a prayer. So, I don't know much about these other than, okay, it's a new Juvia's Place launch, and I believe that they're available on Juvia's Place. I know I have this link down below. I don't see these available at Ulta yet, but this would be another one. Okay, if I were to see it in store in Ulta, I'd probably get one to try it because I feel that I'm usually impressed with Juvia's Place products. But I have the Makeup by Mario ones, and I really don't use them that much. So, like, I like them. How do I want to say this? I keep saying, like, my room is in shambles, and I truly mean that. I need to reorganize my entire collection, so don't be surprised if you see a new organizing, basically, series on my channel, because I've got these drawer organizers, and they've been sitting in my room, and I just haven't gotten it done. I haven't even finished painting my room. I've just got so much shit going on, and I'm finally at the point where I have settled the fuck down a little bit, so I feel like I could finally get some shit done. I want to try them. If I see them at Ulta, I'll snag one. I'll try it. We shall see. I have not been impressed with Ulta lately, though. I've gone there so many times, and I feel like every time I go there, it's the exact same. Like, there's nothing different. There's no new products. I'm just like, this is hella boring. And I think that's why a lot of people prefer Sephora, is because when they launch new products, they're usually in store. Or I feel like the likeliness that they're in store is a lot higher versus Ulta. It feels like it doesn't come into store for like a month. Or the employees don't really know when they're coming. So I'm always like, can y'all just get it together, Ulta, because I love you. But goddamn. Maria asked, did I try the bronzers they came out with? I did not. I seen them in store. This is the downfall with Juvia's Place for me. Every time their products come in store, they sell out quick. So it's a good problem for them to have. It's just by the time that I usually get them, because they're usually on the end cap, and the entire selection was gone. So I did not get my hands on the bronzers. I need to try the Dr. Dennis Gross Plump and Repair. I seen that in so many people's recommendations videos. I almost got it, but I decided not to. Next, we have Made by Mitchell. So this is the birthday collection. I believe that Made by Mitchell is also available on Beauty Bay, I believe is where I linked down below. I'm using the shade Nirvana. This is the shade that I had a lot of difficulty with last time, so we'll see if this works better this time. I'm going to place this on the outer corner. Okay, it's already working much better than it did the last time, so there's a little update for that. I'm telling you, work lightest to darkest with this palette, and it's going to work better for you. At least that's been my experience. So this is the Young, Wild, and 3 Cake birthday collection. So this has, let's see, the pressed blusher palette for $41.99, 5 new shades. The Birthday Behavior All Lip No Trip Liner Trio for $18. Sparkle Season Metallic Graph Ink Liner Trio for $23.99. The Doom Boom Lip Duo for $17.99. Liquid lipsticks, Iris and My Kind of Nude. So it's not a super overwhelming collection, which I like. I feel like it's nicely curated. So let's see what this is all about. I've never tried Made by Mitchell. I have always judged Made by Mitchell, and I really shouldn't, based on other people's experiences with Made by Mitchell. And I have not heard great things about customer service, delivery, shipping. Literally all of the above was not a great experience for several different people. So that's always been one thing I'm just like, okay, I don't feel like I need to go out of my way to purchase. But now that I know, because I never knew that they were available, or at least that I never paid attention, I never realized that they were available at Beauty Bay. So maybe if you guys would want to see me review something, but like when I look at the packaging of the palette, I'm like, it's not something that like really excites me that much. The Graph Ink liners, they kind of give me like Urban Decay glitter liners. I could see myself liking something like this, but I probably wouldn't use it that much just based off of what I usually reach for. These are the All Lip No Trip lip liners. Like, the packaging's cute. I typically like a sharpening pencil, but that's just me. I have heard probably the best reviews about the liquid blushes or the blush. That would be, I think, the product. Like, if I'm going to try anything, I would assume that would be probably the first product that I try. But I feel like, honestly, Made by Mitchell isn't usually launching things that I care about. So I'm like, happy birthday, Mitchell, but I really don't care. Okay, next we have Burberry. Burberry is launching the Beyond Wear Setting and Refining Powder. I believe this is available at Selfridges, is where I believe I have this link down below. This piques my attention because I love luxury makeup, and it's Burberry, so naturally, I'm here for it. I'm excited about it because it's bougie, and I love that shit. So, is this anything exciting? No, not really. Ultra thin powders with skin protecting ingredients like raspberry stem cell and VIOLETTE E. It helps control shine and lock your foundation in place while soaking into pores and keeping your skin smooth and comfortable all day. That speaks my language because that's exactly what I would look for. Use it as a finishing touch in your routine or just as a burst of hydration for $48.50. You've got fair, medium, medium deep, and deep. Okay. I'm interested. Normally, I would say normally for me, going back about 2 months ago, I would say this is not something that I would use. I would say I'm not a pressed powder bitch, except I am now. And I love that for me because I have been finding that it just works really well for me. I think it's mainly because I picked up the Huda powder and I've been really enjoying that one. I need to test more though because it's been so long since I have used a pressed powder. I don't know if it's specifically the Huda powder or not, but I find that sometimes it makes me look a little bit too powdery, but it could just be I'm still figuring out my makeup application with it. Because I like to use a pressed powder on top of loose powders. I will probably never not use a loose powder just because I find that a loose powder, it sets my face significantly better and it makes my pores look more minimized. It just overall gives me what I want my skin to look like, whereas a pressed powder, it doesn't do enough. I feel like the only one that has really done what I would want it to would be the Chantecaille powder. But now that I use both powders, I'm like, no, now I need a loose powder and a pressed powder because the pressed powder I like to just bring like the brightening back to my skin, especially with that I almost said normal, especially with the Huda powder. I like the pink undertone because it just brightens up the whole center of my face and I like it a lot. So this one I'm like, am I gonna run out and buy this? Probably not, but I am interested because I like luxury shit. We shall see. What do we think about the eye so far? See, this looks so much more well blended, working from lightest to darkest. When I did my normal routine, it looked treacherous. So I'm much more impressed with what we have going on than I did the last time. Especially the shade Nirvana, because I'm telling you, it was a fucking train wreck. Next, we have Fenty Beauty. Fenty is launching the new Glitty Lid, which I love the name. The Glitty Lid Shimmer Liquid Eyeliner. Intense color payoff and metallic jewel tones, long wear, lightweight formula that resists sweat and humidity, waterproof, transfer proof, smudge proof, $24 each in 3 different shades. I'm not super excited about this just because it's a product that I don't typically use. But I could see where people that do more editorial type looks or people that just love Fenty Beauty, it's a great addition. It's something different, not something that we necessarily see all the time. I could appreciate it. It just doesn't mean that I need to buy it, which that's where when I look at this, I'm like, there's no way in fucking hell that I'm getting this because I just know I wouldn't use it. If I were to use anything, it would be the silver one and maybe I could do like a Christmas look or like a New Year's Eve type of look. But the blue and purple, I just don't use shit like this. I would love to be a person that does these editorial looks because I think they're incredible. But one, my skill level's just not there. Like, I resort to stuff like this. But, yeah, like, I don't know. It's just not a product for me. And I think that's just all that I could really say about it is I feel like there is a market for something like this. But in the grand scheme of it, it's not anything super duper exciting. Or at least I don't think that it is. So that's launching. I believe it's already available on Ulta and probably Sephora. I recommend shopping at Ulta because of their point system. But that's just my shopping take on that one. Then we have the fragrance line Pleasing by Harry Styles is launching some new perfumes. I thought he was a nail polish brand, but apparently he's expanding. So we've got 3 different fragrances that are distinct, genderless scents that embody simplicity, innovation, creativity, and beauty. From the heady, woody amber scent of Bright Hot to the floral, fresh amber notes of Rivulets and the woody musk of Closeness. Okay, whatever. Bright Hot, the top note is plum tobacco leaves. The mid is orris butter and marine accord. The dry down is cedarwood, tonka bean absolute, vanilla absolute, Madagascar, and crisp amber. I feel like I could possibly like that. Maybe like the cedarwood. I do love tobacco scented perfumes, but sometimes they can just lean a little bit too masculine for me. And then you've got Rivulets, which is top note is, was it ambrette seeds, lemon, black pepper, Madagascar. The mid is white linen accord, poplin blossom. The dry is ambroxan and skin musk. Ambroxan, that sounds like a medication or something. That would be one I'd be like, there's no fucking way I would blind buy that because I don't know what half of that shit is. Like lemon, black pepper, that just does not sound like it would go together. That one's not doing a great job at selling it to me just based on the notes. And then Closeness is the top note, Australian pink pepper extract, cardamom, clean sheets accord. The mid is orris butter, carrot seed France, and bamboo. The dry is Indian papyrus, cashmere woods, and salted musk. Available November 16th on their website. I don't like the sound of any of these. The most, I think, intriguing to me would be the first one, but either way, I'm still just like, nah. Like, would not be a brand that I would blind buy, like I had said. Has anybody ever smelled any fragrances from this fragrance house? I mean, I know it's Harry Styles, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be a good fragrance line. And the way that I would leave it for me would be, I'll stick with my Killian. I'll stick with just the things. I do not cook. So maybe it does make sense for people that do cook. I do not cook. But I don't like blind buying fragrances either. Unless it's something that's very similar to something that I already have as far as the notes goes. But, girl, you are correct. I do not cook. Calling me out, the fuck. Either way, like, do those sound good to you, though? Like, no. No. Lemon and black pepper sound good on chicken, but not on me. Yeah, yeah, okay. I'm not alone. Now this one, this is one, this just looks like it smells good. And I usually don't like Tom Ford fragrances. That's why I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? So this is I think it's pronounced Azure Lime Eau de Parfum, or however, it's the perfume. I don't speak French. We're going to get past it. Y'all know how well I do at pronouncing things, right? So this is the newest perfume for Tom Ford. Keynotes are lime water infusion, South African, I think it's pronounced Buchu or Buchu. I think it's Buchu. I don't know. And Australian sandalwood. It's the promo for me. Like the promo picture, I'm telling you, it just looks like it smells good. And I do like a lime scented fragrance, especially in the summertime, I would want to smell this. I would want to go in Sephora because I know some Tom Ford fragrances are available in Sephora. Another brand that I personally would not blind buy perfume because I usually don't love Tom Ford perfumes. Kimberly, I feel so led in the wrong direction because so many people have said to me that they love Lost Cherry, and I think it smells terrible. I feel like y'all are lying to me when you tell me you like Lost Cherry because I don't understand how. Like I said, this just looks like it smells good, therefore I'm interested, but I will not be blind buying this, especially for $295. If I go in store and I see it, I would try it, but that's where I'm going to leave it. Again, $295, but doesn't that just look like it smells good? I think it does. Next, we have Dede Signature, and I was just like, bitch, they're on a roll. I believe that there was a sneak peek for a holiday palette as well for Dede Signature, but a multi-chrome lip, though? Would this be something I would wear all the time? Absolutely not. But I fucking love multi-chromes. This would be something I would just get off on sitting home and swatching it. I think it looks so pretty. Don't get me wrong. I think you could totally get a look like this with just using a lip gloss and a regular multi-chrome eyeshadow, mixing them together. I think it looks pretty, and I'm like, okay, ain't nobody else doing shit like this, but here comes Dede Signature with it. But they're on a roll. They're just coming back from their hiatus. They've launched a couple eyeshadow palettes already. Now we're getting into this. They've never done something like this before, at least that I could remember. I'm not mad at it. Viv, no, like Lost Cherry is not it. Lost Cherry is not it for me. Maybe it is a chemistry thing because I smelled it and I sprayed it because I'm like, maybe it's the reaction, but fuck no. Lost Cherry was a nah for me. Just not my type of fragrance at all. But I do find I like slightly more masculine scents too. I've noticed that about myself. And that one, I have a sample of Lost Cherry coming in my Sephora order. Maybe you'll love it because I think my entire live chat loves it. Everybody likes it but me, and it's fine. What do you guys think about something like this? Are you interested in it? Are you just like, okay, cool idea, but no? I don't know. Would this be something that I would buy? Probably not. I feel like if I was going for a look like this, I would just mix one of my eyeshadows with a gloss or with another formula or liquid lipstick. But I'm like, it's something different. It's cute. I love multi-chromes. But for me, I'm going to keep the multi-chromes to the eyeballs instead of on my lips. But there is a time and a place for a multi-chrome lip. Especially like Halloween. It makes me want to put my multi-chromes on. Yes, and that's exactly what I would do. Or I'll just lay down a base and then I'll rub my multi-chrome on top. Yeah. Can you put that lip on your eyes? Probably. I'm sure you could. Makeup doesn't have any rules, girlfriend. Okay, next we have Kylie Cosmetics. Nobody cares. Oh, 5 new shades of the lips and cheek. Wow. I mean, shade range is cool. It's different. I just don't ever care about Kylie Cosmetics. It just, to me, like, this just looks cheap, and I don't like it naturally because, one, I don't purchase from Kylie Cosmetics. Here's my thing, and this is what always gets me about Kylie Cosmetics. Like, let's not pretend Kylie Cosmetics, or Kylie is not rich as fuck, right? Do you really think Kylie would use something like this? Like, this gives me drugstore, and I understand wanting to accommodate a demographic of people. Like, people love affordable makeup, right? But, like, not coming from Kylie. I don't know. That's just kind of where I'm like, it's reading way too far into it because in the grand scheme of things, that shouldn't matter. But I'm just like, come on. Make something that represents, like, the owner, you know? Because I feel like that's the appeal. It's Kylie Jenner, for Christ's sakes. I don't know. She's rich as fuck without me buying her makeup, facts. I don't know. I just don't like Kylie Cosmetics. I'm just going to carry on because some people love it. But realistically, like, I tried the lips, like, the lip kits when they first came out. I was always very underwhelmed. And I'm like, for being so rich, like, you should have bomb-ass products. And I don't feel that they are. Maybe that's where I'm just like, redirect. I don't know. Am I reading too far into this? I'm never into it either, Dawn. Dawn says, I'm never into anything she releases. I just feel like it's so generic. It's so boring. And I love boring shit. I just saw Leah spill the tea. What tea are we spilling? What did she say? Oh, a brand with no integrity. Really? Spill the tea, sis. What happened? Let's see. I placed an order on their active site April 2022. Never shipped, despite numerous emails. Have not till this day been refunded. Really? I would recommend reaching out to them. Whether it's Instagram, customer service, email. That surprises me, honestly. And that's not because I work with them. It's because I've never had a bad experience. But that doesn't mean that people don't have great experiences. I would recommend that, though. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Because, I mean, I do recommend their products. And I don't want to recommend products if you guys aren't having great experiences with brands. Thank you for letting us know that, though. Because, I mean, I feel that it is important to share when you don't have great experiences. So we can be mindful. But I mean, it's like, when was that right before the site shut down? I would be curious on the follow-up. Leah, if you reach out to them, let us know the follow-up on that. Please and thank you so much. Oh, you did? And you still haven't heard anything? Oh, I don't like that. Okay. Keep me posted. Keep me posted on that. I'm going to use the Armani concealer. I was going to use Natasha Denona, but I changed my mind. Because I've been using this one and I want to keep testing it. And I'm going to use a new foundation. Or not new foundation. But you guys were wondering my opinions on the House Labs. And I said I would use it today. So, moving on. We have new e.l.f. Cosmetics, right? Yeah, e.l.f. Cosmetics, $2. Cream, was it Cream Glide Lip Liner? I need to like improve my eyeballs because I feel like I have a hard time reading these sometimes. So I told you guys about this concealer. It dries down fairly quickly. So I'm gonna do this how I would recommend. Apply it and blend it out. I wouldn't apply it all over your face and then blend it because I feel like it dries too quickly. Do it in, I would say, sections. So, $2 lip liners from e.l.f. Cosmetics. If these were in store and you were in a pinch or something, I would have no doubt that these would be worth $2. This isn't something that excites me because, I don't know, like, it's a lip liner. It's probably good, though. Does this excite you guys? I feel like it's just a staple type product. That's how I could see myself getting these, though, is I'm in a pinch, I run to the store, they just happen to be there, and I'm like, oh, awesome, it's $2. I'll never hate on e.l.f. for producing affordable makeup, and I feel like they do a good job for being affordable, like creating good products at an affordable price. I just think other things are better, just based on my preference. But, like, I'm not going to hate on this because there is such a market for something like this because not everybody wants to spend a ton of money on a lip liner that's going to get covered up by something. Like, you're going to put something else most likely on top of it. Does that make sense? Yeah, like, I'm sure this would be good, but I'm not excited. Like, this isn't exciting to me. Let's see. It sounds like an emergency purse lip liner, like last resort. Yeah, I agree with that. let's see. Leah said, I sent all the documentation to their email 2 weeks ago. No response. I'm going to see if there's something that I could help you out with. I'll reach out to them and be like, hey, just so you know, like, one of my viewers is having an issue. Look at me just involving myself, but I want you to have a good experience because I really like them. So I'm like, it makes me wonder, like, what's going on? I really like Dede's signature, and that makes me upset. I don't want you guys to have bad experiences with brands that I recommend and brands that I work with. I can't turn my back on MAC liners. I know. They really are staples. And a good-ass formula. Okay, it's a fucking lip liner. That's what I always say with lip liner. That's still what I'm going to say. It's a fucking lip liner. If you're in a pinch and you don't want to spend a shit ton of money, you know what that would be good for? That would be good for makeup artists that like to give out products to especially brides. Because that's one thing that I have found. The more weddings that I have done and worked with, a lot of makeup artists will give the lip products to the bride so that way they can touch up throughout the day. That would be a perfect, because it's like it's $2. It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. Damn, Leah. Okay, we're going to see what we can do about that. I'll do what I can, girl. Because, yeah, I don't like that. All right, Pat McGrath. Nothing super exciting, but it's something new. So this is the Venus Lip Trio Matte Trance Edition. What shade is this? Venus? Mini Nude Venus Lip Trio. So you've got a lip liner, a lipstick, and a lip gloss. I fucking love the Pat McGrath lipsticks and lip glosses. The lip glosses are some of my favorite on the entire makeup market. That's a bold statement. So, if I had seen this in store during the sale, or if I was like, ooh, I want all these shades, again, it's not anything exciting. I feel like I could just summarize a whole video just by saying, this is nothing exciting. And that's where I'm like annoyed this year, because normally the makeup launches are off the chain for this time of the year. This is peak makeup release time frame. And I feel like everything is so lackluster, and it's pissing me off. especially brands like Pat McGrath. I'm using the House Labs foundation, if you guys are wondering as well. If you wanted to see how it looks and applies on my skin, very little goes a long way, like I said yesterday. So, yeah, like, okay, we've seen these products before. Yeah, it's cool that they're minis. It's probably like it's $29. I do feel that these are worth $29 because you are getting great formulas. Pat McGrath, I classify as a high-end luxury brand because of the price points. I want more, and it's making me mad. Excuse me. Alexandria said, wow, Pat McGrath glosses are your favorite. What have I been doing with my life? I've never tried them. Bomb. Like, yes, definitely one of my lip gloss favorites is Pat McGrath. Not the Opulust. It's got to be just the Lust lip glosses. The Opulust ones are more glittery, whereas the Lust glosses, it's a mixture. Some of them have glitter in them, some of them do not, but they're perfect. They're so good. Yes. New makeup releases could be an email this year. Fucking for real. It's like I keep saying this over and over again. Where is all the specialty packaging for holiday? Like, it's making me big mad. And I guarantee it's probably COVID related because of all the labs that got shut down and like being backed up with production. But it's like, you know what? I don't accept it. I do not accept it because of how much I look forward to holiday releases and the custom packaging, because I'm a packaging snob. You guys know this by now. So of course it's going to upset me that we're getting such subpar packaging compared to what we do. Like, even Look at Charlotte Tilbury. Like, Charlotte Tilbury, I feel, always has iconic packaging. Even MAC. MAC Holiday, I don't know. I'm bored as fuck. And it's pissing me off. Okay, I'll stop rambling because I talk about that way too much. All right, we have Beauty Creation Cosmetics in collaboration with Rosie McMichael. I have no idea who either of these, like, the brand is and Rosie McMichael is. What do we got? There's a palette for $30, the Not So Classic Lip Trio for $19, the Liquid Chroma Trio for $25, the Highlighter Trio for $18, the Pink Dream Blush Trio for $18, and the PR box is $115. An exclusive mirror is also in there. This, I initially look at it, I'm like, it's giving kind of BH Cosmetics. I feel like it suits its price range as far as what I would envision. It's not making me squeal by any means, and it's partially because it's a collaboration and a brand that I know literally nothing about. Have you guys tried this brand before? Let me know your thoughts. You could use code TRENDMOOD for 15% off. It's available already, or no, it's not. It's available November 9th on their website. Like, the color story's cute, but I feel like this is reminding me of something and I can't place what it is. Like, I feel like this is a palette I've seen before. You know what this is reminding me of? It's like a combination of different brands. Hold on. Let me look through this really quick. Like, the highlighter trio is not bad. It looks like there's a cream and 2 powders in these. I'm not mad at this, but it's not... I feel bad saying this about collaborations because it's a collaboration and it's exciting and it's amazing for, I'm assuming, a content creator or maybe a celebrity. And this is round 2, so this is the second time. How did I miss this? How did I miss this the first time? This is not exciting to me. Is this kind of giving me... When I see that picture right there, I get Jacqueline Cosmetics. And I don't know why. That's just... I see it, and that's what I think of. I see the palette, and I think BH Cosmetics a little. There's another brand. It's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't think of what it is. Either way... Yeah, kind of be perfect. I could see that, yeah. Don't say it. Don't do it. Okay, I will, Jacqueline. That's fucked up. We were both thinking that. No, I don't think... Oh, it's like ColourPop meets Morphe, kind of. I would not say ABH. My initial thought is BH Cosmetics. To me... Okay, so the palette's $30. I feel like that's not a bad price for how many shades you're getting. For the, what is it, the highlighter trio, the blush trio, $18. But why does this give me chalky vibes? No, maybe kind of, no, you know what it is? What the fuck is the name of the brand? I've gotten one palette for them. Not Dolls. What is it? Hold on. I can picture the palette in my head. Oh, it's a brand that Karen loves. And they always have these bigger palettes. What the fuck is the palette? Oh my god. This is driving me crazy. What is the name of that fucking brand? Hold on. It's gonna bug me. Is it not Simply Posh? Oh, it doesn't matter. This is not something I'm interested in. We'll just leave it at that, I guess, because I can't think of the name of the brand. Why do I feel like it's... Okay, the palette I'm thinking of the brand that I'm thinking of, is the Dollhouse palette. What fucking brand is that? Blend Bunny! That's it. It's Blend... This reminds me of something that Blend Bunny would do. No disrespect to to Blend Bunny, but that's what the palette reminds me of. Face palettes, BH. Those, are they eye toppers? Or no, the lip trio. I would say like something drugstore. No, it's Blend Bunny. That was the brand. That was it. That was it. Yep, you got it, girl. Wow, stayed on that way longer than we need to just to figure out what fucking brand that we're trying to compare it to. I'm done with myself. I'll see myself out, guys. Don't worry. I love how you guys are all guessing, too. Okay, I wasn't interested. I'm sure you guys gathered that. Hold on. I gotta get a makeup wipe. Because I got this makeup on my hand. Where the fuck did all my makeup wipes go? Are you kidding me right now? Oh, my Lord. I'm telling you, my room is in shambles. All right, so we got Lights Lacquer coming out with a new Christmassy range, I'm going to say. I still have not used Lights Lacquer. I feel like every time I talk about Lights Lacquer, I say it. There's my box of makeup wipes. They're behind me on the floor. I say every time, this is a brand I really want to try, and I still have not, because, you know why? I don't do my own nails. I go and get my nails professionally done every week, and I get the dip, so either way, nail polishes just don't excite me anyways because of that reason. I'm not going to buy nail polishes for somebody else to do my nails when I don't get regular nail polish anyways. I do the dip, if you're ever wondering. So we've got the Cabin Fever collection. This is very much giving me holiday vibes. I'm not mad at it. Let's see what everything looks like, though. Packaging's cute. I'm not really, like, sold on... Okay, like, the colors are cute. They're basic. It fits the vibe. I get it. Does anybody else not really like the bottle of the packaging of the nail polish itself? Haven't been excited about any of this shit. Exactly why I put nobody fucking cares on the thumbnail of this, because it's so boring. Like, especially for November. Okay, if you're into this, it's launching... I don't know. So Kathleen finally owns this brand again. I have no idea. I have no idea. We don't care. Is that safe to say, everybody? I'm taking so long to do my makeup, but I'm moving along pretty quickly with everything else, so I'm not gonna over-criticize myself. Next, we have Emily in Paris and Essence collaboration. A collaboration that nobody asked for. Does anybody still watch Emily in Paris? Because I did for, I think, a season. And I said, when I watched it, I feel like that was a series that oh, I just inhaled all that powder. I feel like that was a series that it was like once you started watching it, it progressed so quickly. Like, so unrealistically. Where it was like, she met the dude and she was fucking in like 10 minutes. And she lived somewhere, she moved to Paris in another 10 minutes. She meets the dude, fucks the dude in another 10 minutes. Like, it just went so quickly. So, I don't know, like, I watched the first season. It was a cute show, but either way. This isn't about the show. Wow, good job, Brittany. I'm going to try to do this little, carving out of the nose that I see everybody do. I feel like my nose looks like shit when I do this, but we're going to keep trying it until I finally get to the point where I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. This is why people do it, because I still don't get it, but whatever. We'll try it for today. Essence. It's going to be inexpensive, so that's cool. But is anybody out there like, yo, I really need an Essence Emily in Paris collection? Nobody asked for this. Nobody. Eyeshadow palette, false lashes, mascara, lip oil, baked blush lighter. I'm assuming that's like a blush highlight. Matte lipstick, a lip balm, mini brushes. Nobody asked for this. Nobody cares. No. The end. Now, I feel like we're going to start getting into the build-up because, guys, so many makeup brushes launching, okay? You ready for this? Let's start with Spectrum Collections, because Spectrum Collections is on another fucking level. Because, first of all, when they do a collection, especially Disney, they're knocking it out of the park. They go above and beyond as far as really committing to the appropriate, not color story, but the appropriate theme. Like, this makes sense. This exactly represents what it is supposed to represent, which is Fantasia. Perfectly done, perfectly executed. Let's talk about it. Now, you've got the 12-piece makeup brush set for $97, the Sorcerer's Hat makeup bag for $75, the makeup bundle is $135. Makes sense. Use code TRENDMOOD for 10% off if you're shopping Spectrum Collections, because I just did, and I still forgot to use the code like an idiot. It's cute. It makes sense. It's all the vibe. Like, if you're into Fantasia, this would be something that I would get. It's cute. It's appealing. It fits, and it makes sense. I like that. That makes me very happy. There's nothing that annoys me more than when there's collaborations that you're just like, why the fuck are we doing this? This is not one of those. Then we have, what the fuck is this? Moda Brushes is doing a collaboration with Marilyn Monroe. This is one I'm like, I think it's nicely done. I really like the red with the sparkle. It's very much giving glamour. It's very much coming out of nowhere because I'm like, who was asking for a Marilyn Monroe brush set? Nobody. But okay, Moda, you're giving it to us. Let's talk about it. Hold on, I gotta grab something. So, would this be something that I would buy? No, because I'm not a Marilyn Monroe hoe. I think she's gorgeous. She's iconic. But that doesn't mean that I need to buy the brush set. So you've got the Bombshell Face Kit for $31.99, the Bombshell Duo for $14.99, the Round Powder for $14.99, Starlet Deluxe Kit for $22.99, the Complete Kit for $15.99, and then the Starlet Eye Kit for $15.99. So everything's very affordable. Moda does have excellent quality brushes. Hold on. I gotta get a contour powder. I'm gonna use Alexandria. What's up with these releases? Who the fuck knows? Scott, come through with something for us because we're bored as fuck. Please and thank you so much. Scott Barnes, that is. Because I know Scott wouldn't be playing with us with this half-ass bullshit. All right, calm down, Brittany. So, it's inexpensive. Like I said, the Moda the Moda quality, it is great quality. So I feel like if you're in the market or if you're shopping for a gift or if you know somebody that is a Marilyn Monroe hoe that loves her, that collects Marilyn Monroe stuff, it would make sense. It's nicely done. I can appreciate it. And it's got the nice touches. I'm not mad at this. But there are better collections coming out, in my humble opinion, like the next ones coming up. Like Wayne Goss, for example. However, this is going to give you a very different vibe. This is going to give you more expensive. The whole collection is $430, which I honestly have no doubt that it's worth it, because if you have never tried Wayne Goss brushes, he makes some of the best crafted natural hair brushes I have ever used, especially this brush right here. This is the airbrush brush. And it's so good. But these are the new, what the hell was this called? The first edition brush line. So you can purchase these individually as well. Tracy, we're going to get there. Calm your little titties over there. So you can purchase them as a collection. You can purchase them as a face set, an eye set, or you can purchase them individually. So you've got the complete set for, it's more than I thought. It's $449 for the whole set. Then you've got the face set for $291. And then the first edition eye set for $158. The one that would speak to me the most would be the eye set, just off of hearing that, because I usually like natural hair brushes more so for my eyes, but I also really like natural hair brushes for my powder cheek products. I don't like natural hair brushes for my creams or liquids just because I think it soaks up too much product, and I personally like synthetic. But let's look at this. So this is not going to tell me, from what I'm looking at right now, which brush is which. It just says WG on all the brushes. So I'm going to go from face brushes to eye brushes. So when I'm looking at my screen, it's from left to right, but I think for you guys, it's right to left. So starting with the face brushes. The first one, that looks like a brush that I would like for probably, I would say powder blush, maybe powder bronzer, but more so powder blush. I would be interested in that. The next one in, I could see myself using it for maybe a powder contour because it's got a little bit more precision. And then the third one in, that looks more of something like an all-over powder for me. But I feel like I would more likely get the first one than the third one. I think the third one would be one I would skip, honestly. Because when they get to be too big, I find it to just not be necessary for me because I already have. When I'm shopping collections like this, I like to fill in the gaps of what I'm missing in my collection or a design that's unique for my collection, which leads me to number 4. The fourth one, I could see this being excellent for a contour if I want a little bit more precision, and I could see just getting a chiseled jawline from that. But I would not use that for cream. I feel like it's probably super dense. I need to watch Wayne's video just to see exactly how everything looks because I can only speculate just based off of pictures. But then you've got the fifth one in, which is to me, it looks like a highlighter brush, and I think this would be one that would be a great addition to my collection. I could see myself getting that one. The first, I'm going to say eye brush or possibly like super detailed face brush. That could also be something I could use for like a highlight if I want a more dense application, or something I would use a brush like this would be for like an all over, like I just want something blown out in my crease or something. And then we get into the pointed brushes, and I feel like this is one thing that I fucking love about Wayne Goss brushes is the pointed brushes that look like a calligraphy pen. So one of my favorite brushes that I have is my Wayne Goss number 4. And that one right there, which is the fifth one to the end, it's the first one, it's taller with the point. That looks like it's more precise than this one, and I think I would love that. But it could be something that where it's like it'd be a perfect crease brush or a really precise highlight, depending on how fluffy it is. I need to watch this video because I'm like, the eye brushes are all speaking to me, except for the last one that's like the super precise, like eye definer type brush. These prices are exactly what I expected. It ranges from $18 up to $75, I think is the top price one. It's Wayne Goss, and I can almost guarantee they're going to be incredible just because the first ones were. His first set of brushes, like the fact that these are called the first edition, I'm like, why would we call them the first edition when they're not the first edition? Unless he was trying to imitate brushes that he already did, but I feel like these are all fairly unique compared to what he had before. Like I said, I need to watch his video. My friend ordered the fourth brush with the flat top foundation brush. See, I wouldn't like that for foundation. I already know that I wouldn't, just because it's natural, and I know that it would soak up too much product for me. I'm using the Gucci bronzer, if you're wondering what I'm using. I would love to try his brushes, but I cannot justify the price. I have serious mom guilt. It's one of those things where it's a great investment for your makeup collection. Like if you're really wanting to take your makeup to the next level, that's where you invest in natural hair brushes. But if you could not justify the price, this is where the holidays are coming up. Put these on your wish list. Even if it's just one, build your collection in baby steps because they are so expensive, but they're going to be fucking game changers. If they're anything like the brushes that he produced before, which I could only assume that they are, just because why would you start up here and bring it down? You wouldn't do that. And I feel like the craftsmanship is still on par with how he designed his brushes before. Handmade in Japan, uncut. What is it? Uncut. I think it's Seikoho. I don't know how to pronounce this stuff. It's goat hair with the care and craftsmanship of Fude artisans. Fude artisans are some of the best craftsmanship. Like, they have some of the best craftsmanship for natural hair brushes. You know who I want to see cover these? Alicia from Kinky Sweat. Or Alicia Archer. I don't think she's called Kinky Sweat anymore. Alicia Archer is one of the most knowledgeable creators on this entire platform when it comes to makeup brushes, especially natural hair brushes. I want to see her cover these. And I want to see her demo them because I know she'll do a great job. Maybe she already has a video. I hope she does because I will watch that shit immediately after this. But seeing these, I'm totally here for it. I think these look beautiful. I love the shapes of them. They're unique. This whole collection would be unique for my collection. And that's what I really love about Wayne's brushes, is I actually feel that they're unique. Just ordered the Rephr Max and Mini eye sets today. I love Rephr brushes. I also feel that they do a great job at designing their brushes to be staple brushes. Whereas Wayne, I feel it does the exact same thing. I think the craftsmanship of Wayne's is a little bit better, but that's just my opinion. Beautylish Lucky Bag item. I usually buy the Lucky Bag, and I would really hope that I would get at least some of these brushes. I ended up getting the Sonia G brushes last year, and I love those as well, which brings me to my next one, which Sonia G is also coming out with new makeup brushes. So many makeup brushes, because holy fuck. You could never have too many makeup brushes, though. I'm a firm believer in that. I think makeup brushes is one of the most critical parts of your makeup application. Between your skincare and brushes, those are the two most important things, because if you have good brushes, you can make shit makeup still look good. I said what I said. If you disagree, I would love to hear your philosophy on that. But I feel that that is one aspect that I will die on that hill. So Sonia G is launching new Fundamental Eye Series. This would be a series? Yes. It's a yes for me. Because the craftsmanship, I love the aesthetic. Just fucking yes. And Sonia G brushes, I feel they're not always the best for hooded eyes, but I feel more times than not, they are great for hooded eyes. I'm here for this. These look like art. Yes. I'm so fucking here for this. And if you're not, get out. Okay, so now I'm at the point where I'm like, why couldn't these have come out when the Beautylish gift card event was going on? Or I'm asking myself, why didn't I buy anything during the gift card event so I could have used my gift card towards these? I wish that Beautylish would do a different type of sale, like 20% off or 30% off, because I would shop from them so much more, because the gift card event is trash, in my opinion. I hate having to spend money to get money off, because realistically, you aren't saving that much money anyways. And then I end up buying things that I don't necessarily want to buy, but I will be 100% eyeing a Beautylish Lucky Bag. Do I even want to look at the prices? I feel that the prices of these are going to be comparable to the Wayne Goss. And since they're eye brushes are typically less, which is nice. But I don't think that these are going to be too much more expensive than what she already has. Wayne Goss or Sonia G? Both. Both. I would say I own more Sonia G than I own Wayne Goss. And I reach for my Sonia G more than my Wayne Goss. but it's because of the collections that I have purchased previously. So when I was buying more Sonia G, it was when Wayne didn't have brushes available. So I think Wayne taking like all of his brushes off of the website, it kind of wasn't great for Wayne Goss because everybody, I think, just kind of forgot and stopped using everything because he wasn't coming out with anything new, yada, 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 the same shit that we always talk about. But Sonia G, I feel, consistently comes out with these collections that, even though they look similar, it still fills the holes that are in the rest of the collection. They're both so good, though. I couldn't pick between the two. I couldn't. I'm going to say both. I think it's whatever shapes are more appealing to you, go with that. And I don't think you would be disappointed either way. These brushes won't fit in a regular holder. What? Seriously? Well, I just put mine in like a little, like, this is how I store my brushes. In these little refer containers. I need to figure out another brush storage though. The set will feature 8 eye brushes. 4 were released previously with the thicker black to red lacquered handles, and there are 4 new designs. So I believe the handles that, this is a new account. I've never followed this account before. It's Amit Beauty Talk. I believe the brushes that they're referring to are these ones, which excellent quality brushes. I believe so, but it could be something else that I don't have. I'm keeping my eyes on these because I love Sonia G brushes. Kimberly said, I own more Wayne Gosses. The older sets are similar and cheaper for quality brushes. When is the lucky bag? The lucky bag is usually, isn't it Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve? I can't remember. Call me crazy, but I don't buy Sonia G because of the logo. I wish someone could tell me what it signifies. I don't know. I thought it was just Sonia G. Apparently, I don't know either. Oh, let's see. I'm seeing what you guys are saying in the live chat, and then I'm going to move on to the next one because another one of our favorites, guys. BK Beauty is launching a new makeup brush line. So they've got a new collaboration. This is the Pro Artist Series in collaboration with, I think it's pronounced Nikki LaRose. So I have never heard of Nikki before. I guess she is a pro makeup artist and also has like social media. She's on YouTube, Instagram, all the things. I haven't watched all of the content that they've created around this brush collection, but I did get sent this collection. I haven't received it yet. So when I get it, I will make sure to incorporate these brushes into my routine. That way I could let you guys know my thoughts on them. But I'm just going to tell you, if they're BK Beauty, they're going to be good. Period. BK Beauty makes some of the best synthetic brushes I have ever used in my life. And they're worth every penny. So the whole set is $180. You could use code BRITCHES10 for 10% off. Or I believe Nikki has a code as well. You could use either one. It's not an affiliate code, but I do have an affiliate link at the bottom of my description box. I want the BK brushes. Do you have a code with them? BRITCHES10. If you're ever wondering my codes, always try Britches. Britches, Britches10, Britches15, Britches something. Okay, you guys are saying you love Nikki. I have never heard of her before. So that's exciting to me that you guys love her. So you guys are also excited about this. Has anybody picked up this collection yet? Because it dropped today, if you guys missed it. I did post it on, was it my Insta story that I posted it on earlier? I think it was. But I do have a link down below. I'm just always excited. I love BK Beauty brushes, like I said. If you guys didn't know, if you haven't been following me for very long, I was the first person to ever collaborate with BK Beauty. So they have a very special place in my heart. I love BK Beauty. Thank you guys for, in the live chat, you guys are putting my discount code. Like I said, it's not an affiliate code. I have an affiliate link with BK Beauty. So if you're shopping, I would love it if you use my links. But also, I would encourage you guys, honestly, to use Nikki's code. Because it's her collaboration. Like, it's fucking awesome for her. And it looks like a solid collection. I need to watch the content on it, like I said, but I don't even need to, honestly. This is where I'm at with BK Beauty. I know everything that they put out is going to be good because they're a consistent brand. Everything that they've launched has been 10 out of 10 quality, and I could not recommend it enough. You guys have seen me using the 101, the 109. I use their brushes literally every single day, and I just would not think twice about recommending their products to you because they're so good. Angie Hot and Flashy's collection is also stellar. She did such a great job. I love that they're continuously working with content creators and not even just creators, professionals. So I'm hoping that because this is a pro series, that there's going to be more pro brushes coming out. And I wonder if they're going to have like softer bristles or something because they're technically a pro series, you know? You know how like with Sephora, they have like their basic set and then they also have the pro set where the pro is significantly better. I can't imagine BK Beauty having better brushes than what they already have, but I like the sleek handle. I like how it's all black. I fucking love everything about this. And I love the fact that they're continuously working with other people to not only improve their brand because they're such a deserving brand. I think they're just really kind people. Like I've talked to them personally. I love BK Beauty. It's $180, so I know it's more expensive, but it's another one that I would say if you're interested in it, put it on a wish list. Or like this would be a great gift if you have somebody that's, you know, wanting to get better brushes or you really want to take somebody's makeup application to the next level. BK Beauty is where it's at. For synthetic brushes, I'm going to say it. BK Beauty has the best synthetic brushes that I own. Period. If you've never tried them before, if you're asking my most used brush, if I had to pick one brush, and this would have been in my set if I had collaborated with them after this was launched, this is my favorite brush that they have. It's the 109. It's so fucking good. I love the 101 brush. This is the one I use for foundation all the time. But I find far more purpose with the 109. It's the same shape. It's just smaller and more precise. I use this for my cream contour, my liquid blush, my cream blushes, my highlight. I could use this for everything. You could use it for foundation too, but it's just going to take a little bit longer. Staples. I can't recommend them enough. And I'm so happy for them. I'm so excited about this collaboration. If I was not being sent this, I would buy it. I'm excited about this. Like now we're starting to get into like something that's exciting. So yeah, highly recommend. I would say keep an eye on them for if they were to do a Black Friday sale because I believe last year they did. So if you're wanting to save a little bit of money, this just launched today. So obviously I don't think you're going to get more than 10% off by using either my code or Nikki's code. I'm going to have to start watching her now though because apparently you guys are all saying how much you love her. So I need to do myself a favor and also check her out as well. But I love BK Beauty. I can't recommend them enough. I'm going to see what you guys are saying in the live chat. BK and Sephora Pro have unbeatable synthetic brushes. I think BK's better. I really do. I think they have better brushes than Sephora does. When we use your link, does it have to be used within YouTube or does it also work if you click it and open it in a browser? It should still track it. Like if you click on it and it opens a browser, it'll still track it that way. Or at least it's supposed to. Whether or not it actually does, I don't know. Going on the list, going on the wish list now. Yes. You got to follow Nikki LaRose. She's amazing. You'll get along with her makeup aesthetic. I would love that for me. Agree. I have 2 BK sets for base applications that I rotate myself and my clients. Totally necessary. Yeah, if you're a makeup artist, BK Beauty is a brush brand that I would have in my kit if I was still doing makeup for people. My under eye is looking not the best on this side. Like, I feel like my lines are really accentuated today. And I'm not liking that. I'm just going to go in and add a little bit more of the shade Heroin. Because I want to bring this up a little bit. This is where I'm like, hooded eyes. Start low and work your way up. This is the Wayne Goss number 5. I saw somebody ask what brush it was earlier. And then I'm just going to bring it down here as well. See how nicely that's blending, though? It did not blend like that the other day. But I think it's because of how it's working on top of the other powders. All right, so BK Beauty is done. Love them. Highly recommend. Next we have, I think it's pronounced Carolina Herrera. I've never tried this brand before, but I remember, I think it was Vicky J used to shop Carolina Herrera or Carolina. I think it's Carolina, though. So I love the Good Girl perfume. Or it's like Good Girl Gone Bad, I think. Or maybe it's just Good Girl. There's new, I think it's blushes. There's a liquid blush for $39 for 4 different shades. Let me pull this up so I can see it a little bit better. 2-in-1 for cheeks and lips. Lightweight and sheer with a luminous matte finish. Sign me up for that. This is my favorite thing about this brand is it's so extra and so bougie, and I fucking live for it. Like, you get these, like, fucking tassels and shit. Everything you could purchase, I think, separately. But you're, like, completely customizing your product to be so over the top and so excessive. And I love it. And then you've got the matte and shimmer finishes. Oh, those are the Chic Mono eyeshadows. I'm sorry. The way that it was structured on here, it kind of fucked me up. So the Chic Mono eyeshadows, they're $29. You got matte or shimmer finishes. Then you've got the Good Girl Maxi Glaze Lipstick, $28, and then the case is $23. Blend of jasmine wax, rose and vanilla extract, and hyaluronic acid. Available now. I'll link them down below. I think it's probably available at like Harrods, maybe Selfridges. I'm here for this though. Like, I just love how fucking bougie and luxurious this looks. And these eyeshadows, like the top center one looks so fucking good. Even like the middle one for a blush looks so pretty. I would love to see these in store, but I know that's not going to happen. I see a green one right here. Where the fuck is that? I wonder if that's supposed to be the one on the bottom on your guys' left, I think. I love a shimmery green eyeshadow so fucking much. I think these look so pretty, though. I like the packaging. It looks expensive, and I fucking love that. And it's just, like I said, it's just so over the top for no fucking reason. Right? Isn't it so cute? So if you're familiar with the perfumes, these right here, the perfumes that look like a heel, iconic. I love it. It's just so cute. I'm not mad at this. By the way, guys, I haven't said this once and we've been here for an hour already. There's 185 of you watching and only 90 thumbs ups. I'll wait. If you're enjoying yourself, god damn it, like the damn video. It really helps me out. I would greatly appreciate it. So, yeah, I'm interested in that. I can't help it. I love bougie shit, especially bougie makeup. It's so funny, too, because I am the least bougie person in real life. There's just something so satisfying to me about bougie makeup. Bougie makeup and bougie handbags. I fucking love it. It just gives me all the feels. Next. Glaminatrix. Okay, I need your guys' input on this because I've never tried Glaminatrix. And this is screaming my name because y'all know how I just got those Urban Decay palettes that I showed off yesterday? This is giving me the same vibe. It's basic as fuck, and I don't care. I love it. So this is coming out. I believe it's already available. Yeah, it already launched. It's the new Fairy Lights palette. This is just like fuck me up. It's super cute. Well, how much is it? $40 US. The only downfall I feel that I think this is why that I've never actually purchased from Glaminatrix is because on your screen, it says 100... What? On my screen, it says 103 now. Wow, that just totally sidetracked me. I'm sorry. I think this is why I've never tried Glaminatrix is because the shipping is so expensive. But guys, is it worth it? Is Glaminatrix worth it? Because I'm willing to drop some coin on this one. It says 449 on everybody's page. Weird. For likes? I love that for us. Thank you guys. Thank you guys all for liking the video, but there's always room for more. Okay, Lisa. Okay, you guys are saying you bought this. You bought this. If you haven't seen this yet, I'm going to show you why I'm fucking squealing over it, because watch this shit. Look at. A moment of silence. Because are you fucking kidding me with how pretty these look? Give it to me. Give it to me. Fuck me up. I'm here for it. The only thing that makes me nervous, though, and I feel I say this with a lot of indie brands especially, is when I see that there's so much, do I want to say texture? Texture with eyeshadows makes me nervous because I feel like it's going to accentuate the texture on my lids. So I've had brands like, oh my God, what brand is it? It's the brand that did like the Christmas palette. They did the donut palette. Fuck. They did like a Vivid Brights palette. Oh my God. I can picture these palettes, and why can I never remember the names of them? So with those palettes, you guys are going to know exactly who I'm talking about, I'm sure. When it comes up in the chat, I'll let you guys know what brand. But when I use theirs, like this is how they look when you swatch them. But when you put them on the lids, it really accentuates everything. So that's where when I see so much reflectiveness and so much sparkle, it makes me nervous. Because I'm like, I don't want it to look like trash. Because it could happen. So I need to know about Glaminatrix. Are they worth it? Triple X said the fallout would be insane. Still gorgeous, though. I don't know, though. Nope, not Glam Light Rose. I don't know if it would be insane because I've used some eyeshadows that they're like this and they don't fall all over. Like, perfect example is those Moondust palettes. I just went boop, boop, boop over the top of my look yesterday. Super sparkly, but it didn't fall out over my face. So with these ones, it looks like there is quite a bit more pigmentation to the base of it, but you still got so much reflective beautifulness. Nope, not Flower Beauty. Oh my God, it's an indie brand. What the fuck are they called? They did like, hold on, it's behind me somewhere. Let me look. Do I want to go over there and get it? Not really. Because I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to find it. Let me see if you guys have commented. Give me glow. Rachel, you got it. Give me glow. So I initially saw Give Me Glows. And I loved it because they were so shiny and metallic and reflective and glittery. But they looked like shit on my eyelids. So I don't know if... Have you guys tried Glaminatrix? Like, nobody's telling me if you've tried them before. I need to know. It's going to take forever to get to you. Davina has some similar sets that's probably better. But here's the thing. And it's funny you bring up Davina because we're going to talk about them. Davina doesn't have palettes yet. I like palettes because it fits together and it makes sense. I'm a palette type of gal, but I also do love individuals. But I like to try new brands too, and I think that's another reason why I'm interested, because I'm like, okay, I like this. It fits my makeup aesthetic. And I could try them. So, let's see. My 52-year-old eyelids approve of Glaminatrix shimmers. Okay. I'm into it then. Adept Minka was like that. See, I feel like Adept Minka, I have that palette. It's beautiful. But it's not... How do I want to say this? It's not, I would say, unflattering. But it's not the most flattering. And I wish it was a little bit... I wish it was more flattering. Deidre, I know. I have the moonscapes and I love them. There's something about these, though, that look different. I don't know. Either way. We'll talk about Deina in a minute. Don't worry. I'm saving the best for last, guys. Calm down. Alright, you guys probably saw the title of this video and are probably like, Brittany, what the fuck are you talking about? A shortbread cookie palette? Yeah, I didn't stutter. Who the fuck asked for this? Honestly, because one, who likes shortbread cookies? Trash. Cancel me if you want. Shortbread cookies are fucking trash. I do not like dry cookies. And you will never convince me otherwise that shortbread cookies are good. So, I just seen this and I'm just like, yo, are you fucking serious, Cara Beauty? I've never heard of this brand. I just look at this and I'm like, why? So this is the Cookie Tin Creative Beauty Palette by Cara Beauty. And includes 14 colorful eyeshadows, custom push pin beauty blender, too many eyeshadow brushes for $23. Okay, it's inexpensive. That doesn't justify producing something like this. But yeah, cute rendition, but no. I saw this and died. How is this a thing? You guys are saying exactly what I'm thinking. Because I'm just like, how is it that in 2023 makeup, this is where we're at? No hate to Cara Beauty. But you guys know what I'm saying? Like, out of all the holiday stuff that they could have come up with, this was the best thing that they thought of. Oh, it makes my hair hurt because I'm just mad. I'm mad as fuck. And I'm so disappointed in the beauty industry this year because normally we're out here killing it. Instead, this is where we are. This would be something, it would be a cute gag gift because it's not super expensive. This is, to me, solely for somebody that you know loves makeup and you know loves shortbread cookies. Otherwise, why would you buy this? It's giving April Fools, like I say all the time, with so many things that I'm just like, this is so off the wall. It makes no sense. Who thought this was a good idea? And honestly, who's buying this? Like, who is on their team that is like, you know what we need to come up with? A shortbread cookie palette. We need to put this in production and we're going to sell a lot of it. I can only imagine, because I have no knowledge of the beauty industry as far as like creating makeup. But you know it ain't cheap to create stuff. But this is where the budget's going? No. Makes no sense. It's not cute. The only thing that this is good for is a gag gift, in my opinion. Where's the buttons? To see if your Nana opens it like for his sewing supplies. I can't. I just was like, what the fuck is that? I don't get it. And then, normally I'm so interested in E.l.f. Cosmetics. I'm still interested in this because I do usually love their products because they just fit my makeup aesthetic and that's it. Like, I usually love everything that they do. So this is I think it's the Saturn's Return. It's cool tone palette. It's kind of missing a mark for me a little bit, but this is obviously the year for cool tones as well because I feel like every brand is coming out with a cool tone palette. I think this fits nicely in the range that they have now. But honestly, the only reason why I didn't buy this is because all of my money just went to the Sephora sale. I feel like E.l.f. Cosmetics belongs in a retailer. Because I would love to see E.l.f. Cosmetics in a Sephora or something. Because they do create beautiful quality products. And I think that there is such a market for them. And a lot of people just don't know who they are. Like, yes, it's owned by Michelle Phan. Does Michelle Phan even create content anymore? She's one of the OGs on YouTube if you don't know anything about E.l.f. Cosmetics. But like, I like this, but again, like, where's the specialty packaging? I don't know, like, this makes me mad because I want to support this brand and I want to give them my money. If it released at a different time, I would have bought it. I feel like right now, I'm sending you my Westman Atelier Holiday $160 gift set bill. You're welcome. Yeah, this is solely a piss poor release time for me. Because if it released any other time, not around the Sephora sale, I honestly feel if I was a makeup brand, I would not launch anything during or immediately after the Sephora sale, because I feel like that really does affect the sales of products because of how much money people spend during the sale. And I want to know where Ulta's at with doing like a match sale, because why wouldn't they do that? Ulta's never given us 20% off anymore, and it makes me mad. But it's like Sephora fucking copies their 21 Days of Beauty sale, so why wouldn't they copy the fucking holiday savings event? Right? She's too busy in a call, I heard. What? You'll have to fill me in on that one. Either way, I like Cosmetics. I think they make beautiful products, but I really wish they had specialty packaging. It pisses me off. Same with these. Like, if these launched any other time, I would be here for it. Viseart, the Cashmere Charmeuse. I don't know how you pronounce this stuff. VIOLETTE Vespertine. Okay, that's how I'm pronouncing it today. New eyeshadows from Viseart. So these palettes, I'm always interested. I think they're beautiful, but it's launching at the wrong fucking time. If I seen this before the Sephora sale, or why isn't Viseart at Sephora anymore? That's what I want to know, because these would have been palettes that I bought during the sale. They're not anything super extravagant. They're not anything worth losing your shit about, because again, there's no specialty packaging. Nothing about this says holiday. The one that's closest to me is definitely speaking my language more so than the other one, but I think these are both beautiful. Viseart is available on Beautylish, and I believe Muse Beauty Pro. At least they were. I'm sure there's a couple other retailers. I think I linked down below Beautylish because these are also available. Oh, Charmeuse. Ooh, Charmeuse. I feel fancy whenever I try to pronounce these things that I can't pronounce. This is where I just saw Christy said, I always love my Viseart palettes. This is why, if this just launched at a different time, I would be buying these, because I too usually like Viseart quality, but when it's not giving anything exceptional, it's not giving holiday, it's just another palette that they're launching, it's not gonna make me go out of my way to buy it when the Sephora sale is going on. Oh, Viseart always reminds you of Mel Thompson. That's how I feel about Sydney Grace. Sydney Grace always reminds me of Mel. And also that concealer that I used today. This reminds me of her too. Buying those two, I've already spent bonus I haven't gotten. Yeah, these are cute. I don't know how much they retail for. I want to say probably like $44. They're cute, but as I keep saying, in the grand scheme of it, it's nothing exciting because there's no fucking specialty packaging. Okay, now we have some advent calendar style products. So the first one is from Glow Recipe, 12 Days of Glow. Let's see what's inside. 12 Days of Glow Advent Calendar, $75. Includes the Watermelon Glow AHA Night Treatment Serum. Or it's not serum, it's just the night treatment. Avocado Ceramide Recovery Serum. Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Drops. Watermelon Glow Ultrafine Mist. Strawberry BHA Pore Smooth Blur Drops, Pink Hair Clips, Plump Hyaluronic Serum, Plump Hyaluronic Cream, Watermelon Glow Pink Dream Body Cream, Pomegranate Peptide Firming Serum, Plump Hyaluronic Gloss Balm. Full size. So out of all that shit for $75, there's one full size product, which is a fucking gloss bomb. Wow. I mean, it's cute. If you have somebody, you know, this would be a perfect gift set for Jocelyn, my 11-year-old stepdaughter, if you're not familiar with me. She is now obsessed with makeup and skincare. And she loves Glow Recipe. I'm like, Jocelyn, you're 11. You don't need skincare. But in her mind, she does. So it's her world. I'm just living in it. And I'm not going to rain on her parade, okay? If she wants fucking skincare, I will fully support it. So $75. It's a cute little advent calendar. If you know somebody that loves it, whatever. Is this something that I would buy for myself, though? No, because... unpopular opinion time, I don't really like Glow Recipe products. They don't work for me. I have that strawberry, BHA Pore Smooth Blur Drops. They don't fucking do nothing. I've got pores. They ain't doing nothing for my pores. But I know a lot of people, especially I feel like teenagers... what these kids don't know is it looks good on them because most of them don't need it. Because they're teenagers. Or, I don't know, I mean, it's got to work for some people, though, because insanely popular brand. A lot of people do love it, but I just feel like the people that are losing their shit about it are either in their 20s and have great skin, or they just don't need skincare because they're 11, like my stepdaughter. That's my opinion. Good auntie. Glow Recipe is hit or miss. I teach 7th grade, but I taught those 11-year-olds 6th graders for a long time. Get her started early on skincare. I know, and that's where I'm just like, listen, if she wants to love skincare, I can't say shit because look at me. Like, I can't be a hypocrite. I can't be like, oh, you don't need it while I got a fucking full-blown skincare routine. No, I'm not going to do that. That's how I look at it. I'm going to let her live her best life, and I will get her products. I'm trying to teach her how to use them properly because she loves to use a whole container of something on her face. And I'm like, girl, you're definitely going to want to go easy on that because once you actually start paying for it, your whole life's about to change. So yeah, that's where that's where we're at. Get Jocelyn some Drunk Elephant sets and he'll be her fave. Oh girl, she's already asking for the glow drops. She loves the bronzing drops because this is what she does. Drunk Elephant, they don't always send me PR, but sometimes that they do. And when I get a Drunk Elephant box, she is all about it. And she is sitting there hawking me because she also knows that I don't love a lot of their products. So when she knows that I don't love it, she'll be like, well, since you're not going to use it, you know, can I have it? And of course I'm like, yeah. It's the packaging. Drunk Elephant, I like the packaging. Glow Recipe, I think the aesthetic is super cute, but so expensive for especially an 11-year-old. But regardless, it's Christmas time. Great gift option. But I think $75 for a bunch of mini sizes, I don't know how I feel about that. Next one. This is another one Jocelyn would, I think, really like. This is new for basically Ariana Grande fragrance. Advent calendar filled of every single Ariana Grande fragrance that she's ever done. At least I think that she's ever done. It's 12 pieces for $150. So before I saw the price, this was actually something I considered getting for Jocelyn because I got her, I think it was Cloud, and I noticed she wears it a lot. So I'm like, okay, that tells me she likes it. So maybe she'll like, you know, I just feel like something like this would be something that she likes. But I'm like, it's $150, and I believe that these are all minis. So I feel like that's a lot for not getting like a gift certificate for a full size or something. Granted, it looks like it's nice packaging, but this is, I believe, available at Ulta. I just clicked the wrong thing. Yeah, like, I like the idea of it, especially for holiday. I just wish it wasn't $150. I would have been okay with it at being maybe like $75. Maybe, yeah, like, how much is a full size of an Ariana fragrance? My 12-year-old daughter has acne already, so I'm happy she's into skincare. See, that's exactly why I'm just like, it could be worse. Like, I think she's also, like, kind of paranoid that she's like, well, I do have good skin now, but who knows what's going to happen in, like, a year. I'm like, you know what? Valid. Valid, because I feel so bad for some of these kids that deal with acne and then having to deal with the other kids making fun of them and shit. That's where if I can get her into a routine now, I will fully support it. Yeah, what do you guys think about this little gift set? Do you feel like $150 is a reasonable price? Or do you think, like me, where it's like, it's a little too much for just minis? But I think that was a missed opportunity for this. This would have been good to do one of those, like, you get a gift card for a full size of any one of these. Because they're all Ariana Grande. But then again, I think at that point, we would probably criticize for being like, oh, you're just copying what Sephora does. Because that's, but it's 12 minis. Maybe okay. So even at 12 minis, let's look at it this way. How much are usually minis? I don't feel like minis are usually the same size as a rollerball. I think that they're usually smaller. $40 for Ariana. It's $40 for a full size. Okay, you guys are saying the same thing, so I'm not tripping. Because that was my first thought, is like, am I tripping? Am I just saying that this is too expensive because I'm a hater? But no, I don't think I think I'm spot on. The packaging there looks nice though. Drawers for the fragrances, I'm with you on that price though. If $150 is too much, I would have been good at $100. I think like 75 to 100. 75, I think this would sell out immediately. But yeah, maybe 100 because of like the presentation and stuff. Yeah, we all feel the same then. But that's available. I believe it's available now on Ulta. My glue dried down too quick before I put that on, so let me redo this one. These are the Kiss 11 lashes, if you're curious. One of my favorite styles for affordable eyelashes. If there's anything I recommend at the drugstore, it's Kiss lashes, for sure. She should have put a full size or 2 in, and then it would have been a good deal. I completely agree with that. But this is one, it's not released yet. I wanted to talk about this because I feel like this would sell out so fast. So this, it says it could be real, but it could be not real. There's an image going around of a Rare Beauty advent calendar. How do we feel about it? So I wanted to focus on this just to like purely like speculate on, is this a real thing or not? This I would buy for Jocelyn because I think Rare Beauty is a great brand for especially like teens, even young adults, just because I think it has like a great mission behind it. I feel like Selena Gomez is a good role model for people to look up to, especially, teens, kids. But aside from just that aspect and me wanting to give my money to Selena Gomez because of what I feel she represents, I think this would sell out so fucking fast. I think if this were to launch, it would be an excellent gift. Even if this was just full of minis, I would love it. I think I would even buy one for myself. Because Rare is a brand I could just get behind. Rare Beauty. I don't know. Just a me thing. But supposedly, as of right now, it's not confirmed on if this is real. But this is one of those products that I'm like, this should have launched this year. Out of all of these shit launches that we've had, this is something that should exist. And why doesn't it? So we'll leave it at that for now. Let me know what you guys think. But I feel like Rare is a fairly consistent brand as well, which is another reason why I like to throw my money at Rare Beauty. Okay, lashes are as good as I feel as they're going to get tonight. What do we think about the eye look? Huda Beauty Pretty Grunge. Is she looking pretty grunge or nah? Moving on to where it's going to get spicy, I'm sure. I love to save the problematic ones for last because this is when the most people are usually watching. And this is where people are like, all right, let's talk some serious shit. So Jeffree Star Cosmetics is launching the Scorpio collection. It includes a Scorpio palette, Liquid Star eyeshadow, Shiny Trap lipsticks, Scorpio Venom lip oil, a hoodie, joggers, makeup bag, a plushie, whatever the fuck that is, a hand mirror, actually 3 hand mirrors. As per usual, a whole ass over-the-top collection. I'm speaking on this as somebody that does not buy Jeffree Star products. I'm purely judging this by if it was not Jeffree Star, how I feel about it. Because I have that inclination in my head of, I'm not interested because I don't support this brand. Just period. But if it wasn't, let's just look at the makeup itself. The palette, it's not a color story for me. It's not inspirational for me. I feel like I would have to really think about the looks that I'm going to do with it. When I see the swatches, it comes across as a little bit more approachable. But even still, I'm just like, this just doesn't make sense in my brain. Therefore, I don't like it. It's just not aesthetically pleasing for me. It's a $62 palette, and I'm just like, nah, easy pass. I'm sure the packaging's great because it usually is. Palette, though, for me is a no. Lip products for me, though. This would be something I would be interested, especially that cool-toned gray plum lipstick. I love that shade, but I'm still not going to buy it. Packaging is probably wonderful, but that's fine. The Jeffree Star liquid lipstick formula was one of my favorites when I did used to purchase from this brand, but it is a more drying formula, but the shades that I'm seeing here, I'm not interested in those. Lip oils, I'm just not that bitch. I'm just not a lip oil girl. At least not right now. I keep trying and trying. I just bought one style and I ended up returning it because I'm not that bitch. I can't do it. I just would rather have a lip gloss. Looking at the mirror, the Pomeranian mirror is super cute, but this would not be something that I would purchase myself. The makeup bag, it's cute. It looks like it's going to be something that's more practical. But overall, I am not going to buy this. I just started looking at the chat. I just see hell to the no. Another teen launch. I'm allergic to his eyeshadows, plus I don't like him. I feel like that's everybody's response to Jeffree Star most of the time. Why is his makeup brand eternally stuck in 2018? I totally see where you're coming from with that. Because it doesn't seem like anything really changes. Like, the color stories always just kind of lose me. And I don't know. Jeffree Star should give Quiet Luxury a try. I don't know. His liquid lipsticks were too dry on me. Yeah, they're definitely on the more drying side. His lip products are good, but I'm not buying it. I feel like anybody that's here watching probably doesn't support this brand either. But it's always fun to just cover the makeup and look at it and judge it specifically by if it was literally any other brand. The lipsticks definitely look most appealing for me. But ultimately, am I going to buy this? Absolutely not, because I don't buy Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And then speaking of problematic influencers, the makeup launch that literally nobody gives a fuck about. And if you don't believe me, look at the comments under Trend Mood's post. Now, I wanted to focus on this not because of the brand. This is just something that pisses me off about Trend Mood. And Trend Mood is single-handedly the biggest new makeup release account out there, right? Why are brands like this featured with the literally like worst people of all time that own their brands? Why do they get this spotlight and indie makeup brands don't? It infuriates my soul. So, I do not support this brand. I would never encourage anybody to because of who the owner is, and I believe that he's a trash human being. And I don't even want to showcase this brand, but I'm just like, I had to pinpoint that out. I'm like, just look at the comments under Trend Mood's post. I even put mine. We're all wondering how indie brands are posted on this account, but an admitted predator is. Side eye. I get it. There's no such thing as bad publicity, but it irritates me. I'm still scrolling through the comment section just so you can see, like, literally nobody is interested in this. And it just makes me mad. It makes me mad that brands like Deina are not always showcased on here, or Unearthly Cosmetics, or literally any other indie brand that I love. Even BK Beauty. Like, where the fuck is BK Beauty's launch on Trend Mood? But yet, somebody like James Charles is featured on there. It drives me wild. She gets paid to feature them. So here's the thing for that. Why is this not labeled as sponsored? Why is there no ad, hashtag, no nothing? That's the shit that pisses me off about Trend Mood, and I would love to just have another account. That's why I try to feature other accounts other than just Trend Mood, because shit like this just pisses me off. She posts the brands that pay her the most. And that's where I get it, but if that's the case, we should see way more posts that say sponsored, and we don't see that. So FTC, where the fuck you at? Because I think if you were to scroll through here, you would not see half as many. And I really don't think that it's solely because of that. I think it's because of who it is. You know what I'm saying? BK Beauty probably didn't pay her. And you know what? They probably didn't. But that's where it's just like, where are these other makeup accounts? We need another one that's as big. Like, we need to help these other people that are doing these makeup accounts. We need to help them get to this size that know how to do their job correctly. Because I'm so sick of the sponsorships not being posted appropriately. And, like, you could shout out everybody. I don't know. Like, I just have such distaste for this brand. And I'm just like, why the fuck is this on here? It makes me very mad, and it's infuriating because I still, like, this is something, it's just like the Jaclyn Hill shit. Like, I just can't get over it. I can't get over how James Charles still has a platform. And I don't think I'll ever get over it because at the end of the day, people don't fucking care enough. You know, they don't care enough to fucking hold his ass accountable. Well, the FTC will be coming for her. I doubt it, though. I really don't think that they will, because how has she gotten away with it for so long? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just like, okay, I'm happy to see that people are voicing their opinions on the fact that the brand is trash. But just the fact that it's still on Trend Mood, it makes me want to vomit. It just makes me want to fucking vomit, because how do we not draw the line at that? All right. I'm not going to get on my soapbox too much more, but you show your true colors by who and what you support. And that's where I'm like, I'm telling you guys, don't be surprised if I just start featuring my own little clips like I did earlier with the BK Beauty, because I'm just so sick of even having to deal. But of course, like, we're still going to talk about the launch like itself. Like, okay, just judging the palette just like I did with Jeffree Star based on what the palette looks like. This is like a copy paste of the Snatchro palette from Scott Barnes. Like, the audacity. Sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down, James Charles. Don't even try it. And you know what? Honestly, if this was any other brand, I'd be like, yep, I'm interested. But because of this trash piece of shit, no. Because this is a palette that I would typically like, and I feel like that's probably what they're going for, but it's not gonna fucking work. Fall off the face of the makeup world. Do us all a favor. That's what I'll say. I put on the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in the shade 83. Ooh, super cute. Predator Protector. We love that. Just kidding. Okay, anyways, moving on. Next one I have is another one. I'm like, makeup accounts, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why does nobody ever post one of my favorite brands, Vive? So granted, with this one, I get it because it's not technically makeup, but I'm still going to talk about it anyways because it's a favorite brand of mine. So Vive is launching the new Bath Leisure line. So there is a few different products. You've got baths. I'm not a bath type of bitch like I told you guys earlier, but that ain't going to stop me. So there's bath salts, I want to say a bath soak, a candle, bath oil or like a body oil, and a robe. So you would probably think, well, Brittany loves this brand. She's going to fucking buy everything. Shockingly, I'm not because I know that I won't use it. So running through everything, you've got the Bath & Body Soak. It retails for $29. I did get a little sample in my last Vive order of what this stuff smells like. And it does smell incredibly like spa-like. It smells really good. And it's a perfect scent for, I think, a candle or a bath product. And I may end up getting something, but I wasn't going to go out of my way to purchase something that I'm like, I'm not a bath bitch. I'm not going to use it. If I still had my hot tub, I would have gotten the bath salts. So Bath & Body Soak is $29. You've got the Bath & Body Oil, or Bath Body and Massage Oil for $32. I thought about getting this too because I do really love oils. Maybe in a future purchase I'll get it. And then you've got the bath salts for $32. I used to love putting bath salts into my hot tub just to give, the good smell vibe. Be like a relaxation type of thing. But my hot tub is no longer, at least for now. So for now I'm going to pass. But let me see what the Vive signature scent is. I think it's pronounced Neroli, Amber, and Santal. Or Santal. A unique signature blend of uplifting Neroli notes, luxurious rich amber notes, or amber tones, and the enveloping warmth of Santal. I can't fucking read, and it irritates me. I wish I was a better reader, but whatever. And then you've got the signature candle for $45. I think $45 is a little steep for a candle, especially for like a one wick candle. So I really don't know if this would be something that I would get, but I would be lying if I said that I didn't want it. Just because I love this brand. I love throwing my money at Vive. I think they're not nearly as hyped as I feel that they should be. And they're consistently putting out great products. Granted, this is something totally different than what they usually do. You've got the Vive robe for $59. I'm surprised at myself that I didn't buy it because I literally have both the sweatshirts. I've got almost every single makeup product. I love this brand. You've got the Bath Leisure Edit for $88 or the complete set for $177. This would be something I don't necessarily want to spend my own money on, but I would love this as a gift because it's a brand that I love and a brand that I want to throw my money at. You get it, right? You already know these will smell luxurious amazingness. 100%. And this is a collection. It just makes sense. Not because of the brand, but because of the owner. This is Jamie to a T if you follow her. She is a bath bitch. So it makes sense. I know that. So I get it. But I could see where people, if you don't shop Vive or follow Jamie, you'd be like, what the fuck is this all about? Like the most random launch of all time. Whereas like, no, it makes perfect sense. Don't be talking shit about the shit that you don't know about, bitch. All right, let me fix this hair. And then we're going to have, my hair's a wreck. I need to get it cut again because I don't like the way that it's falling anymore. All right, then we have Miss Davina. Deandra's been patiently waiting probably this whole fucking video for this. And I want to encourage you guys to subscribe to Deandra's channel because she's been doing late night lives, like Davina After Dark lives. And I wanted to show you the palette that they're launching. So this was the first image that I had received. But then you saw it in Deandra's video, she was showcasing the palette as well. But I wanted to showcase the picture because I feel like in the video, it looks a lot different. So this was one of the pictures that I had received. I'm so excited because I love palettes. I love Davina. I'm biased and that's okay because I can admit it. All right? So in this palette, you've got 5 specialty shades and then 4 mattes. If you've never tried Divina mattes, they're fantastic. I feel like the specialty shades are the standout though. But I love Deina Cosmetics. And I will buy this because it's cute as fuck. And I know that these are going to be good. Because look at the live chat right now. You see Deandra is in the live chat. Deandra not only is a makeup brand owner, but she is a part of the makeup community. I respect that so much, seeing makeup owners, listening to live chats, seeing what people want, listening to their consumers. It stands out so much to me, and I love her. So naturally, I'm just going to be like, if you're going to buy anything on Black Friday, buy it from Deina Cosmetics. I thought I just said the wrong name. Buy it from Deandra's brand because I love her and she deserves it. So the fact that they're coming out with a palette, I'm excited. There's brushes coming. We talked about those not last week, the week before. There's eye bases and glitter glues coming. Deina is unloading what is to come for Black Friday, and I can't wait. It's one of my favorite Black Friday sales to shop because there's great pricing, there's new products. Yes, bitch. Caitlin is asking, are they all new shades? I believe that they are. And everybody's going to say, if you've never tried Deina Cosmetics, everybody's going to say their products are phenomenal because they are fantastic. I have so many of the eyeshadows. They're so good. Little sneak peek pick. Yes. I just felt like this showcased better what the actual shades looked like. But I know she's going to be doing, I think, a video maybe tomorrow. Right, Deandra? She's going to be doing a swatch video if you want to see how they actually swatch. It's hard to capture just what products actually look like because she's got like all the lights and stuff. She's such a vibe. I fucking love Deandra. And she's almost to 1,000 subscribers. So go subscribe to her channel. I'm going to leave her link down below as well. Make sure you subscribe. Let her know you're one of the britches. I love her. Deandra, we're so happy for you. I can't wait to see what else you guys have coming. Yes. 100% brand new shades. Yes, bitch. I love that for us. Her products are mesmerizing. See, everybody here loves it. I'm obsessed with the Mystic Cove palette. It's Chef's Kiss. Yes. My personal favorite are the Moonscapes. They're so good. If they're readily available, let me get them. Let me get them real quick for you guys because, oh my God, I feel like my body's going to creak because I've been sitting for, we're at, what, 2 hours probably? Thumbs it up if you've been here from the beginning because props to you. How do you guys listen to me talk for this amount of time? I love you so much. Okay, she's going live this weekend. So I mixed up all of my palettes. So these are all Deina. You ready? All Deina and all Deina. It's safe to say I love Deina, but the Moonscapes, especially the shade Moonlit, it's so good. Hold on, let me swatch. I even know exactly where it is. It's so fucking good. All right, Deandra, we're taking you off the screen so people can see this. It's so fucking good. But there's another one. Mystic Moon Pie. Where is that one? This is another shade. It's so fucking beautiful. Yes, I grabbed it. Yeah. Oh my God. I could just sit here all day and squeal and swatch these. Hold on. Exosphere is another one. The textures. Guys, you already know. But let me grab another one of those, the Moonscapes. Moonlit is my personal favorite from the Moonscapes because there's something about the texture of it that I feel is smoother than the rest. But so sparkly, watch. And they're flattering. Oh, like look how smooth and look how sparkly. That's why the Glaminatrix palette was really speaking to me because of how much I love this. This is Mystic Moon Pie. It's kind of, you know what this reminds me of? Like Space Cowboy, but more, I'm going to say more deep. Exosphere. It's got that blue shift. Fucking gorgeous. And then this is another one of the moonscapes. It's the pinky tone one. The sparkle, though. So fucking good. It makes me want to throw things because it's so good. This is where I'm like, yo, how does Davina not have, like, so much more hype? I don't get it. I don't fucking understand. Because this is glorious. Now, another launch that's exciting that's coming up that everybody is excited about that I was like, oh, okay. Like, apparently I have been living under a rock because I'm like, I honestly didn't even remember that this person was still creating content. So Carly Bybel is coming out with a makeup brand, which I feel like is coming out of nowhere. Like, who still watches Carly? Because I used to watch her all the time. And then once I just went on my hiatus, I didn't unsubscribe from everybody, but I just stopped following a lot of people. And then I always find too, whenever my favorite content creators have children, that's when I'm like, okay, I'm out. There's a very few of them that I feel are still the same after having a child, which I get it. Like, when you have a kid, it completely changes your life. But somehow I got disconnected with Carly. And then I seen that this was coming. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? This is so out of left field. But I'm so excited about this. So this is the Beauty Bybel. There's a palette. There's lipsticks, lip liners, highlighters, glosses, eyeliner pen. Like, everything about this, I'm just like, yes, bitch. I'm here for this. So with the palette, I think the palette retails for $39. You've got 6 matte velvet lipsticks for $20. When you look at the palette, it's nothing super spectacular, but it's basic, it's neutrals, it's a staple palette. Yes, I want that. I like it. The packaging looks beautiful. It's her first launch, so collection-wise, I want to own it. The lipsticks, yes. Give me all the nudes. Those are going to retail for $20 each. I think I'll get, to start, maybe 1 or 2 of them. And then if I like it, then I'll get more. But the embossing on the fucking, like, the lace detail on the bullet itself looks beautiful. The packaging looks beautiful. The swatches look beautiful. Look how fucking stunning she is. She is literally, like, I watched the launch video. I'm like, that's the same person that I watched 12 years ago. Literally. She, I don't feel, has changed at all. She's always been, like, to herself. She's never really been in drama. Solid content creator. These lip glosses, though, bitch. These are going to retail for, I think, what is it? $18 each. The 2 sparkly ones on the top corner and the bottom corner, you're coming home with me. Those are the top 2 for me. There's also like a pinky tone, the peachy tone, orangey tone, and a clear. That one on the top, I believe it's going to be your top right. That's for me. That's for me, baby. That looks so pretty. Yes, there's the swatches. The highlighters, I'll probably pick up 1 just to try it. The pinky tone one, or maybe like the peachy pinky tone one. These will retail for $19. Lip liners, I couldn't remember what else there was. Lip liners are $16 each. There's 7. I'll probably get 1 to accompany whatever lip products I decide to get. And then the eye pen, normally I'm not into something like this. And I'm like, I'll probably never use it, but I want to own it because collection-wise. And it's so just aesthetically pleasing to me. She really hasn't, Tracy. I completely agree. She has not changed a bit. And this would be something I would even entertain getting the whole collection if you guys wanted to see it and see like how everything looks on my skin tone and stuff. So if you guys want me to do that, please let me know. But I do plan on getting some of the collection. We'll see what the live chat comes in or the comments say for me. The packaging reminds me of Tom Ford. Lippies might get me, but my bonus ain't that big. I thought of Brit when I saw those eyeliners. See, I'm looking at this. I'm definitely the most excited for, I would say, the palette, because I feel like that's a given. Tell me that doesn't look like a crochet needle, though. A little. I'm just like, it's cute. Like, I appreciate the detail that went into this. And I really like how everything is named after, like, important people to her. I like how in her highlighter range, she named one of the highlighters after her subscribers. It's shit like that. That was actually something that I criticized Jaclyn Hill for. Because I don't know, like, I think that it's an important, like, what do you want to say? Because I want to say when she started her video, she was saying how, like, she appreciates her supporters and it wouldn't be possible without them. And she wanted to, like, pay homage to her subscribers and not just important people to her. So I like that she had that added little touch in there. It was just something that I'm like, I feel like it just speaks volumes. And that's partially because I'm way too attached to some of these people. So that's the other thing. I'm like, a part of me just wants this because I've been watching her for so long. Even though I was disconnected with her, as soon as I started watching her again, I'm like, she's the same person that I remember. So I'll go right back to watching her. I'll start following all the shit that she does. And that's going to be it. The end. I'm so excited about this. I'm very excited for her as well. Yes, I'd like to see these in action. Get the whole collection. This reminds me of the ABH palette cover with the dots and circles. I want to say that was the other thing she did in the video too. Like, she had, like, each thing that she was wearing was a part of another launch video, just building up, like, with her past collaborations. I just thought that that was really cool. And it shows how, like, sentimental she is. Again, it's something that's so much deeper than just makeup, but it's something that I pay attention to. I'm excited about this. At the end of the day, is this anything revolutionary? No, but it's a new brand. These make sense for a new brand because it's a whole collection of neutrals and everything looks like it's going to be suitable for a variety of different skin tones. It's going to work for a lot of people. I'm here for it. I like it and I'm with it and I'm going to buy at least some of it. You guys are telling me to get the collection. And yes, she is gorgeous, Deandra. That looks like an 1800 potion poison pen. Kind of cool. It does look like a little crochet hook. Yup, as I crochet watching your videos. I love it. And then this is one. This is the last one. This is where we're going to finish it today. This is what happens when we skip a week. We have to catch up with everything. So, Odens Eye. I was not expecting so many people because I commented on my Insta story today. I posted, like, what do you guys want to talk about tonight, right? So the most people said Odens Eye holiday, and I was so shocked just because. I thought for sure it would have been like Carly, or people love to talk shit about Jeffree Star and James Charles, so I thought that that would be the top ones that people wanted to talk about. But this was the number one, and it was Odens Eye, and I could happily report that I actually have these. So I wanted to end the video today with giving you guys some swatches, because what's happening with this collection is they're bringing back the palettes from last year, which are the Merry Christmas palette and also the Christmas Eve palette. These ones I've used previously, and I think that they're beautiful. The Christmas Eve, I think, was the most popular of the two last year. I'll show you guys what these two look like, but I want to swatch the newer ones because I know we've swatched the previous ones before, or at least I'm almost positive that we have, or there's plenty of content out there by now that has swatched these. But look at this color story. So this is the one palette from last year. This is the Christmas Eve. It's fucking beautiful. So this one's coming back, and then also the Merry Christmas palette. This is a perfect color story for just your traditional type of Christmas colors. Here's all the shades in this one. Beautiful. You got your reds, your greens. Deck the halls up in this bitch. So these two are returning. Like I said, I do have a code with Odens Eye. It's at the bottom of my description box. I believe it's Britches or Britches 10 or Britches 15 or something like that. It's at the bottom, or I have an affiliate link for them as well. So this is the Hey Reindeer palette. I'm not sure what content I'll produce with these. So if you guys have anything special you want to see, let me know. Because you're going to look at these and probably know why. Let me try to get this little sleeve off with my nails. So here is what the Hey Reindeer palette looks like. this is where I'm at, guys. When you look at this, is this a palette for me? Not really. It's very colorful. The color stories make me think, and that's where I'm like, okay, I love a challenge. But I'm just going to say it. My favorite thing about Odens Eye is their metallic eyeshadows. Their mattes, I think, are fine. But I think these are always worth it because the metallics are off the fucking wall. So those are the ones that I want to swatch for you because they're so fucking beautiful. So let's give you the gold shades, this little white topper looking one. This one doesn't look very impressive, but they're sparkly, they're flattering. Let me get all this shit off my hand so you can see what these actually look like. But I don't feel that this is necessarily a color story for me. But I still want to show you guys these. Chat, which Odens Eye palettes do y'all recommend for a basic girly? I honestly think my favorite Odens Eye palette is the Christmas Eve palette. Just for me personally. But I also think that their singles, like the metallic singles, those are the shit. They're so beautiful. Here's 3 more from this palette. That blue is so pretty. Yeah, like I really like all of these metallics. Do you see what I'm talking about though? Like how super sparkly, reflective, gorgeous. And then you've also got the Snow Dream palette, which is this one right here. I don't know what I would do well with them. Wait, I don't know if I would do well with them. So this is the inside of the Snow Dream palette. Out of the 2 new palettes for this year, this one's definitely more up my speed. I like that it's got the Christmassy color story. The pop of purple in there kind of throws me off a little bit, but I really like everything else. It gives me fall vibes, like fall, winter. I really like this shade right here. But let me give you some swatches of this as well. Again, if there's any special videos that you guys want to see, I know that there's videos already coming out with these because I believe these launch on the 10th. So if you guys want videos, I'll do my best to get some out for you before these go on sale. But they're so pretty. Like, that purple is beautiful. I'm like, it doesn't make sense in my mind, but it makes sense when I swatch it because it's so pretty. So that was the top ones, and then the bottom 2 rows, some shimmers and metallics. Oh, that one on my ring finger looks so pretty. So let me know what you guys think about these. Were you excited? Are you more excited for the return of the previous palettes? Because I feel like, honestly, that's what a lot of people are going to be more excited about. Oh, yeah, I like that shade a lot. And then that's the metallics and shimmers from the Snow Dream palette. See what I mean? This will justify the price right here. Because I really don't think they're that expensive. What are they, like 20-something bucks a piece maybe? Just do it for the metallics. And if the color story makes sense to you, this purple. That purple and this one right here, those are a yes for me. Super pretty. I have the entire singles Odens Eye collection. I'm eyeshadow obsessed. Those were so underrated. Those were so fucking good. The Snow Dreams just looks like an order my colors on my Christmas tree every year. I want the Snowman palette. I plan on buying the 4 palette bundle. Yes, I love that. Let me actually look over on the website real quick to see if there's any information on these, like price-wise and stuff. I know you could sign up to get like email when these drop. Here we go. Let me pull this up so you guys can see exactly what I'm looking at. So these are all coming soon. You've got the Christmas Limited Bundle for about $150. The Snow Dream palette, oh, they're more expensive than I thought. My apologies. So they retail for $43.90. And then again, I have a code with Odens Eye if you guys want to use that. You've got the Hey Reindeer palette, same price. The Merry Christmas, same exact price. So all the palettes are the same price, $43.90. But you know what, guys? I'm going to tell you this right now. If there is something that you are buying already on Odens Eye, add this to cart. Hold on. Let me find it. There is one of these brushes I started using when I started using my my Hourglass palettes, and I have not been able to put it down since. So every time I grab for my Hourglass palettes. Where the fuck did I put it? It was, I'm telling you, everything's in shambles. This is annoying because I thought it was right here. I hate having you guys have to wait for me. This one. This is the Odens eye brush that I use for, like, when I set my under eye with the, like, Val type powder. So this is the blush brush. The highlighter brush is also great. I don't really use the eye brushes. This one, though, and they're so soft. They're synthetic. I think they're super cute. And they're fucking, like, $5. $5.90 a piece. Well worth it. 100%, in my opinion. Just try it. Do yourself the favor. $43.90 or $149 for all four. Yes. They always get me with the bundles because it's like done deal. And then add a code on top of it. At least I'm pretty sure you could use our codes on top of it. I know I have one. A bunch of other creators do too. Highly recommend. But this is right here. If I was going to buy them, it's going to be because of these. Gorgeous. So that is going to be everything for today's video. If you guys want to know any of my thoughts on anything, leave a comment down below and I will answer that for you. Just a friendly reminder, this was the Huda Beauty Pretty Grunge. Let me know what you guys think. Everybody wanted me to use that today. If you guys want any videos with the Odens eye palettes or anything else that I have hauled recently, if you want a dedicated video to just the Pretty Grunge, let me know. Whatever you guys want, just tell me, because fuck my whole life. I need to get this room in order. And yeah, I think that's it for today. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok. Subscribe. Turn on your notifications. That way you're notified when I go live. Don't forget to give a big thumbs up or thumbs it down before you guys leave. And I will hopefully see you guys for the next Hot Mess Express video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!